Hello friends, welcome back again in another video with me. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I customize my Samsung tablet, which is currently Tab S7, and I already provide the timestamps to ensure that you can jump into the parts where you want to watch. And so yeah, let's just get started. Firstly, for the wallpaper, make sure to choose what the main color is that you want to be using. And as I usually do on my other customization videos, I always download it from VLLO for the good quality picture, or at times on Pinterest. But make sure to also choose unpixelated picture here because it definitely will not look good on the tablet that has a bigger screen unlike our phone. And based on the vote that I did last time, you guys chose the purple theme, so I'm gonna do the purple one. And here, as you can see, I'm gonna choose this one for the lock screen. Next, what I do is that, as you can see, I customize the clock style here. There are a bunch of options that you can use. Here I'm gonna choose this one, and I can also customize the color as well. And then I can also choose the filter of the lock screen provided here. If I tap the notification, I can also change the style of it, the transparency, as well as the applications at the corner for a quick access. So for the home screen, you want to make sure to choose the wallpaper that looks simple and clean, as it will be filled with a bunch of widgets and applications later on. And here, as you can see, I'm using that one, and adjust the positions, click done, and after that I'm choosing the color palette available here, and make sure to also turn on that apply palette to app icons. And this is how it looks like. Number 3, navigation bar and edge panel. We're going to the settings and display. For the navigation bar, I like to use the one with the swipe gesture, as I want to make the screen look clean without any buttons. And next, this is what I mean for the edge panel. We are going to customize each panel here. There are many panels available, as you can see here. The first one is this application panel, or maybe this tasks panel, where we can have a quick access to do many actions. And we can also edit the handle here. Basically, you can change the color based on the color theme. You can also change the transparency, the size, as well as the positions. In the settings here, we go into the notification and tap this notification pop-up style. Here I choose the brief one, and next thing we can do is that we can also choose kinds of styles available here according to your preferences. And here I'm gonna choose that one with the purple color to match with the theme. Number 5, S Pen customization. So go to the settings, advanced features, tap S Pen, and then the air command. Here I prefer the compact one, which only shows the icon, and then you can also choose the shortcuts available here for you to use with your S Pen. Next, for this option, I prefer the S Pen to do nothing when it is removed. Then I turn on the screen of memos as well as the quick notes. And so here how it works. As we click the button on the S Pen, it shows the icons of the shortcuts that we choose earlier. And then we can also turn on the air view option here, so that when we hover the S Pen, like this for example, it can show a sort of preview of an album or folder. Next one, here we have the Fantastic app. There are lots of other cool features to customize our S Pen. For instance, here the pointer, I'm gonna be choosing the heart one. We can adjust the size. We can also change the sound whenever the S Pen is removed from the tab. And then for the double tap shortcut here is for a quick access to do a chosen task. So one-hand operation, as I mentioned many times already on my previous videos, is a very functional app where you can download on Galaxy Store, and here is my own customization of it. So as we go to the settings, we tap the home screen and go to the layout option. Here I choose home screen only, and then I choose dot for the icon badges and turn on these two settings as well. And I also turn off the Samsung free. And last, the important thing here is the hide applications options. Here I choose apps that I never really use so that it won't appear on the home screen. Here's the fun part, the widget customization. So firstly, we're going to be choosing the grid, and here I choose the 6x5. And next, I'm going to clean the main page and pinch the screen again to tap the widget option. As you can see, I'm adding a custom clock available on the clock widget. I believe it's a Google application that you can download on the Play Store. And what I love about it is that it will automatically follow the color theme of the phone, so you don't have to customize it again. Next, I am going to put a gallery widget for the decoration. Here I'm adjusting the size and put it onto the left side. As I tap settings, then tap select images. Here I'm going to be choosing the picture with illustrations on it that still aligns with the purple theme. I also provided all of those images in the description box. After that, I add this what we call as routine widget. So basically you can customize many routines to your likings like this by going to the modes and routines application. So here we can tap the plus icon, and then for the if option, you want to make sure to choose to start manually. And for the then option, you can add so many tasks or settings you want. So here, for instance, I'm making a annotating routines. And firstly, I'm adding this open Samsung Notes action. And the second is this timer actions, which I'm gonna set it to 45 minutes. And lastly, I'm also adding the do not disturb action. Next, we can customize the icon and the title as well, and since I'm into Ghibli, I'm gonna use this picture instead. Okay, so we can go back to the home screen and then tap details, and you can choose up to 4 routines you want to display into the home screen. Next, I also gonna be adding a Spotify widget, screen time information, and also more routines onto the right side. And for the routines here, don't forget to also change the color icon based on the color theme. Next, for the fun part here is that we can stack as many widgets as we want so that it won't take much space on the screen. And make sure to also hide the apps such as Spotify, YouTube, and Chrome, as we already have those widgets available on the home screen. Next, for the upper side on the left one, I'm adding this tasks widget. And for the right one, I'm adding the April Bujo file that I was currently using at the time for a quick access. Lastly, here I'm adding a weather widget at the bottom. And here, as you can see, we can also customize the transparency of each widget. Onto the left page, here is where I put all of the applications that I have. Firstly, I'm adding the small calendar widget here, then another gallery widget for the decoration. And here I'm choosing 3 to 4 illustrations or quotes. Then for the applications, I realized that I still have other applications to hide for me to make sure that the screen looks clean and simple. And so that is what I'm doing here. And in between that, I also arrange the applications based on how I frequently use the applications. Next, I'm also adding these 2 Notion widgets, which are one of the things that I usually open on my tablet. Lastly, for the right page, which is the last page, here I'm adding a bigger calendar widget. Then I make it transparent. I also tend to open Drive a lot here, so I'm adding one on the upper side. And I also add this device care widget to clean and see if I'm running out of storage already or not. Oh, last but not least, I also put an email widget on the main page as well. Alright, so here is the result. First thing that we have here is the lock screen. So if I want to listen to some music, I can just swipe the left corner, or if I want to annotate or take some notes, I can just swipe the right one. Second thing we have here is the home screen. So for the main page, here we have a quick access to my digital bullet journal. Then on the left side, we got these tasks that we can tick off and a quick access to the email as well. Next, we have Google search and routine widgets. So for instance, if I want to do some editing, I can just tap that editing routine and it will automatically open the apps that I customized before. I also frequently use this mic feature for a quick browsing on Google. We also have the Spotify as well as the YouTube widget. Below, there is an information of how long I've been opening the screen for today. There's also the weather, as well as the quick access on text mode, as you can see here. And I also have this Arabic routine whenever I want to learn it. The left page is the applications page. As you see, it's pretty simple and clean. And we also got this Notions widget that I frequently open. And lastly, on the right page, we have the Drive and Device Care widget. And whenever I want to add an additional agenda here, I can just easily write it down onto this calendar widget. There's also this Edge panel for another quick access, an S Pen shortcuts, and another actions we can have as we swipe the edge of the screen. Anyway, just want to tell you that all of the wallpapers, illustrations, and pictures are available to download in the description box. And here are some inspos of other theme colors for you to customize. And this also marks the end of the video. Thank you so much for being here. Please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't. I really do hope you have a wonderful day ahead and hope to see you guys on the next one. Goodbye!